What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another pick a card reading for actually this is not going to be for a specific time. So I went to the Millennium Tour this weekend. If you all are not familiar, it was a tour that had some old school, not old school, but like some artists that were out when I was younger, so like B2K and Pretty Ricky, and it was so fun. But as I was preparing for that concert, I started thinking about the fact that it made me think of past lives, and it made me think of the fact that in our lives we all have issues that still show up in our current reality that stem from old karmic wounds that we have from our past life. So I was really interested to see and do a pick a card for 3 different groups, and it's going to be what issues come from your past life that you're still dealing with, and then what the guidance is for you to heal those karmic wounds in this current life that you live. So I really hope that these messages resonate with those who need to hear them. I am so grateful to be here and be doing these readings for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting Mystic by Nature as always. If you would like to book your own personal reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. And make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Mystic by Nature. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I am so fucking excited. So let's get going with group 1. All right. So again, as I said, I asked the question, what are the issues from the past lives of those in group 1 that are still presenting issues in their current life, okay? And we have the Empress, King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So in your past life, you all were bad with money. That's definitely coming through. We have the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress is all about abundance, right? It's all about having more than what you need, knowing that you deserve nothing but the best. It's also about luxury. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I feel like in your past life, you definitely had issues with money. I feel like some of it definitely stemmed from a male. We have the King of Cups energy. This is water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then we also have water on the Empress card, okay? So in your past life, there was definitely issues with money. There was definitely issues with a male. Some of you all could have been in a relationship with someone who was controlling. Maybe this person, I kind of feel like it could have been an abusive relationship where, you know, this person like gave you the world when you first got with them, and then you saw it as opportunity. You know, you saw it as opportunity for you to have a well-off life. You know what I'm saying? You saw it as opportunity for you to be with someone that was able to take care of you and provide for you. And then this person turned into somebody who you didn't recognize anymore. The King of Cups energy in reverse sometimes can symbolize somebody who is just an asshole. I kind of look at all of the reverse court cards that way, because they're really the energy of, you know, the energy of someone who is like the extreme of whatever the card is upright. And so when we talk about the King of Cups, this is somebody who's emotionally balanced, is very compassionate towards other people, very you know, not self-serving at all, always thinking about others. But when we have it in the reverse, I feel like this person was very, very selfish. And so what it did was, I feel like this relationship, and so let's say this person wasn't rich, right? Let's say this is not about money. For some of you, this is definitely about money coming from this particular person. So this person was rich, well off, you got with them, it was love, it was this great connection. You thought that this person was going to bring you much opportunity. This person made you feel like a queen, made you feel like you were living on top of the world. And when things went awry with you all, it created an environment where you all of a sudden didn't see your beauty anymore. You all of a sudden didn't see, you know, that you had this abundant life. You didn't see your beauty. You didn't see, you didn't feel comfortable or happy in your skin. You know, you felt very uncomfortable. You felt very hurt and harmed by everything that happened. Let's pull some more cards. Spirit, please clarify this message. Yeah. Spirit, please clarify this message. Yeah. 2 of Cups. So this is about a relationship, okay? And then we also have the 2 of Pentacles. This person probably overworked themselves that you were with. So in your past life, you were definitely in a relationship with somebody, probably a water sign, that like the relationship was strong at first. You thought you all were soulmates. And then when this person kind of flipped on you, everything went awry. You all weren't any more connected, and you kind of felt like this person stopped prioritizing your happiness, okay? Because when you first got into the relationship, they were giving you the world, you know, they were giving you everything that you wanted. And now, you know, when everything happened and this person switched, it's almost like you felt like you weren't a part of the balance anymore. You didn't feel comfortable with them. This person wasn't prioritizing you. And so all in all, you started to kind of lose yourself in that relationship, because once it ended, you never really got back to the point of being able to feel like, one, you can trust people. So in your current life, you probably don't trust people very often. You probably are very skeptical of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You probably have bad relationships with those signs. You also are always worried about money, and you also are always coming from a place of feeling like you're lacking, okay? You might have some self-esteem issues that's definitely coming through, feeling like you don't deserve happiness, or you don't deserve luxury, or you don't deserve nice things. You oftentimes are questioning your feminine energy, not really embodying it the way that you could. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in relationships. You've lost hope in relationships, okay? Definitely trust issues coming through heavy. I heard they don't know where to go from here, because what I'm getting is that because of this relationship in your past life, in your current life, you oftentimes have a lot of relationships that you see as like this new opportunity, like, oh my gosh, this is finally the one, like, woo, this person is gonna do it. And then what happens is that energy that you have within yourself, that energy of self-doubt, that energy of not being worthy enough, it comes through into your relationship, and it creates this environment where you and that person fall off, okay? You and that person stop being on the same page. The love starts not being there anymore, because honestly, you don't feel worthy of it. So maybe you self-sabotage, or that person feeds off of your energy of not feeling worthy enough. You know, when we go into relationships feeling like we don't deserve the best, we sometimes put that energy out into the air, and then our partners kind of mirror that back to us, and we either can grow through it and learn from our partners and be able to take a real look at ourselves and see what it is that we can learn from them and then heal those wounds, or we feel like, nope, another relationship bites the dust, and we walk away, okay? I hope that this is making sense. So in your past life, you had a relationship with someone. You had this great life with someone, this great connection, and that person didn't prioritize your happiness, prioritize your peace, okay? That person stopped being compassionate. They hurt you. They made you lose trust for them. And so because of that, you now are in a place where you probably, like I said, have bad relationships. You fall off. You have a lot. You're very needy. You definitely need a lot of attention and a lot of reassurance. And when that person doesn't show you that, you start to feel like they're not prioritizing you anymore. And so then you're ready to give up on the relationship, ready to walk away. Whew. Yeah. And so after I dived into this, I pulled a card from my oracle deck, the Healing Fairies Oracle, and I asked, what is the soul advice of how you can switch this energy in your current life, okay? Raising your standards. What the fuck did I say, okay? That self-worth, that doubt, that energy that's coming through of you not feeling worthy enough, because that's essentially what it is, okay? You all get into relationships thinking that this person is going to make you feel better about yourself, and that's not what the person is there to do. Our partners are there to mirror things to us, okay? Like, if you love yourself and you treat yourself nicely, your partner will mirror that back to you. When you act like you're not beautiful, when you have issues of self-esteem, when you have issues of not feeling worthy enough, that your partner mirrors that back to you as well, okay? That's this Empress energy in reverse. So it's up to you to raise your standards. Treat yourself the way that you would like others to treat you, because how you treat yourself shows other people how they can treat you, okay? So you have to raise your standards. You have to raise your vibrations. You have to know that you're worthy of being loved, of being appreciated, that you're worthy of nice things, of you know, having everything that you want out of life, okay? You can manifest anything. You have to believe in yourself if you really want things to come into fruition. So raise your standards so that you can create and exude the energy that you want reflected back to you. I hope that resonates with you all, group 1. That was a really good message that came through. Group 2. I heard have faith. So let's see what this means. 4 of Swords, the Strength card, the 8 of Cups. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, can you clarify this? Okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So in your past life, group 2, you all experienced a lot of loss, a lot of death, and you never quite dealt with it, okay? The 4 of Swords here, people that you love were literally laid to rest, quite a few of them, and it really hurt you, and you never really grieved the loss of those people, okay? And it made you start to question whether or not God is real. Made you start to question why the universe would do those things to you, why the universe would put you in those situations where you're constantly losing people that you love. I'm picking up on a mother or a significant other, but in your past life, you losing those people really affected you in a way, and it made you feel like people are always walking away from you. People are not permanent. People are not here to stay, okay? And that's created trust issues. This 8 of Cups is sometimes, to me, Scorpio energy, and Scorpios tend to have a lot of trust issues because they're so mysterious. So when they finally open up to people, it's very hard for them to forgive people when they hurt them. And we have the Ace of Cups here, which means that you sometimes are always looking at the cup as half empty. You are always looking at situations from a very negative standpoint, but it's because you have a lot of pain and a lot of hurt that you haven't dealt with, okay? You're just sitting in it. And it's issues from your past life that still show up in your current life. In your current relationships, you don't trust your partners. You definitely have questions about whether or not, life is what everybody says it is. You have a lot of questions about higher power, higher being. You have a lot of questions about whether or not you're fulfilling your life purpose, if you're walking with purpose. I encourage you to start meditating more, to start receiving messages from spirit more. You probably in your current life as well have lost people, probably again a mother, a significant other, or people that were close to you, and you never really grieve those people. You oftentimes just keep it in and keep it bottled up, and instead of moving forward, you just kind of stay with that energy. But you definitely have a lot of trust issues, and it's because you've lost a lot of people. Death-wise, you've lost a lot of people, and I also feel like you've had relationships where people just walked away from you and just kind of left you out to dry too, and that also is leaving you to believe that people aren't permanent, okay? No relationship is permanent, and it leads you to believe that you can't build a strong foundation with anybody because they'll go away. Okay, Strength card in reverse. So not only are you not able to be strong for yourself, which shows in your inability to grieve, but you also can't really be strong for others because you don't want to get close to anybody because you don't want to get hurt, okay? Yeah, you all just have trust issues, but I heard have faith. And I heard that you give it time. Like Spirit is saying, like you need to have faith that if you work on this, if you work on trusting people and being open to people, that it will work out for your better good, okay? Because you carry a lot of hurt and pain. But if you allow yourself to release that energy and really move past it, you can really see things shift in your current life. You can actually have a meaningful relationship with someone if you allow yourself to stop always running from your pain and your wounds, okay? They don't just disappear. Judgment card also is a card of renewal. So this is saying that if you are open to it, you can have a time of rebirth, okay? Where you get the chance to kind of do things differently. And that's what this whole reading is about. This is about a chance of rebirth, because essentially I'm telling you what issues from your past life still affect you in your current life, and then what you can do to change that energy around. Let's see what your advice is going forward on how to shift this energy in your current life. Moving forward fearlessly. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I really can't. Literally, the only way for you to get through this energy is to allow yourself the room to grieve anybody that you've lost in your current life, any relationships that didn't go the way you wanted them to, anybody that has hurt you. Those are issues that still stem from your past life as well, because you experienced those same emotions in your past life. The difference in this life is that you get the opportunity to heal from it. You get the opportunity to cry and grieve and know that it's a part of the cycle, know that it's a part of life, that it's a part of divine being, it's a part of divine time. It's a part of life. And as you continue to become accustomed to just understanding that it's a part of the cycle, you'll gain the strength and you'll gain the ability to move forward. And on top of gaining strength, as you move forward and gain the strength within yourself, you'll finally be able to trust other people and gain the strength to be compassionate for other people and to have real strong relationships with other people. Because you're not taking it personal when people leave. You're understanding that it's a part of the cycle and that people come to teach you lessons and that people come to give you experiences and that they're a mirror for you, okay? They're mirroring things back to you. They're teaching you. You're learning. You're growing together. And then you all have to sometimes go your separate ways, whether it's because they die or it's because the relationship just ends. But you'll be able to trust again and really be able to build a solid relationship with someone. Just move forward. Trust the journey. Give it time. Have faith that everything is working out. And now that you know about it, you can be more aware about it. Allow yourself to grieve. That's very important. But then allow yourself the room to move forward in the most positive way possible. Group 2, I hope that resonated for you. That was also another powerful message. This is really interesting. My final group, group 3. And then a lot of cards flew out for you all, so let's see. I heard defensive. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this kind of feels like in your past life, you were in a relationship with someone who cheated on you. We have the 3 of Cups here in reverse, okay? You were in a relationship with somebody that cheated on you. Could have been an Aquarius or a water sign or earth sign. But they cheated on you, and what it did was it created this energy where you feel like it's every man for themselves, okay? It created an energy where you feel like it's a dog-eat-dog world. And again, the common theme through all of these is that trust issues. The issues from your past life are creating trust issues, okay? So I feel like in your current life, you probably look at marriage in a very weird way. You probably don't trust the idea of marriage. You don't trust the idea of being with someone long term. You might be somebody who's into polygamy. That just kind of came through because you feel like there's no way that one person can be your soulmate, okay? And you always got to look out for your best interest at the end of the day. And so to avoid being committed, you would much rather just be available to everyone. But it's not because that's something that you morally feel is right. It's because you're afraid of being hurt, okay? You have trust issues. And you also don't have faith in relationships at all whatsoever. You feel like everybody is cheating on everybody. We also have the 2 of Wands here. Let's clarify this. Spirit, please clarify this 2 of Wands. Whoa. Okay. What I thought, the 4 of Wands. Yeah, so you have 2 cards here about family. The 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, okay? So you feel like you can have a much more stable home by just being alone, okay? The idea of building a family doesn't sound tempting to you at all because you, in your past life, were hurt by infidelity. And so because somebody cheated on you, you don't believe in planning for the future. You have no interest whatsoever in planning for the future. You live in the moment. You live in the now. You don't trust people. You don't trust people to be somebody that you want to build a life with. Marriage, what? Babies, kids, you know, all those things kind of make you kind of turn a frown, like, you know, get a frown on your face because you don't believe in those things. Because you've lost your faith. You've lost your faith in those things because of your past life. and they still show up in your current life. So if you're in a relationship, you all probably have a lot of issues about commitment, a lot of issues about being 100% dedicated to the relationship. You probably don't think to the future at all. Your partner probably is always planning for the future, talking about the future, and you're not, because you feel like it's a dog-eat-dog world, and at the end of the day, the relationship is going to turn into a loss anyway, so why even bother? That's definitely the energy I'm picking up on. The spirit said they're annoying. I think this means that, like, you kind of take it overboard. Like, you are also very vocal about how you feel. You're always talking about how marriage ain't shit, or, you know, being with somebody ain't shit because motherfuckers will cheat and all this other shit. Like, you put a lot of negative energy into the universe, and spirit is kind of like they're annoying, like they do too much all the time. Ooh, let's see what the advice is for clearing this up in your current life, because the goal here is that right now, because of your past life and being hurt, you don't trust people. You feel like relationships aren't for you. You feel like commitment is not for you, and you are scared to move forward and build a family with anyone because you feel like at the end of the day it's a dog-eat-dog world and motherfuckers gonna do you dirty regardless. Okay, so if you heal those karmic wounds in your current life, you can really make a change and actually settle down and get committed to somebody and actually build a life. And the reason why I say that is because you do want a happy family. You do want a stable home. We have the Four of Wands here. This is definitely stable, sturdy, solid foundation. You do want that, but you're afraid because you feel like if you give somebody that type of commitment, you give them more of an opportunity to hurt you. So let's see what the advice is. Trust your intuition, okay? When it comes to your relationships, I know that you might be in some crazy relationships where people are hurting you, or you may have been hurt in past relationships, but when that right person comes, you'll know. You'll know, and you'll feel it in your body, and you won't be able to move the same way that you were moving before. You won't be able to make the same decisions that you normally would make. This person will make you feel very out of body, out of character, and this person will really make you just have to go with your gut feeling, okay? And the gut feeling will be to go for it, to give it a chance. And my advice to you for healing this karmic cycle is for you to finally trust your intuition and give somebody a fucking chance. Yes, we love people and people hurt us sometimes. I mean, that's a part of being in a relationship, but motherfuckers are not setting out to hurt you, okay? And even if they do hurt you, it's something that is a part of life, and it's a part of rebuilding, okay? The Star card here, have faith. Have faith and know that if you all give it time and you know, go through shit together and grow through the shit, that you can rejuvenate the relationship and bring it back to life, okay? But you have to know who's the right person, and that comes with trusting your intuition. So be open to giving a relationship a chance with the person that makes you feel out of body, with the person that makes you feel like you can't make a decision based off logic. You got to make a decision strictly based off the heart and how you feel, okay? And that person is going to be the one who you are ready to build a life with, okay? Something solid, something sturdy, something that is strong, okay? All right, group 3. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I hope that these messages resonated with those that need to hear them. Like I said before, make sure you look down in the description box to purchase your own personal reading. I have readings as cheap as like $15 all the way to $40. So make sure y'all hit me up for readings. I am so grateful for all of you all that book readings with me. Follow me on Instagram, watch the videos, subscribe. I'm so grateful. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. I'm B. This is Mystic by Nature. And until next time, I'm out.